Hello, welcome back to Poi Hun's channel. If you didn't know, I'm Miss Hun from Poi Hun. I'm gonna be sharing my 2026 planner setup with you guys. I have two different books here, so I'm gonna go through them with you guys and explain more on that. If you want to see Mr. Poi's planner setup, let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to like this video and I'll get him to do his. Without further ado, let's get in and share my setup. So as you see, I actually have two books here. I have a spiral planner, and I also have a half letter Discbound. Half letter Discbound will be my main planning tool, and then I'll explain a little bit more on the spiral one. This one is kind of like a custom notebook that I made, and it's more for planning throughout the year and stuff like that. And I'll explain to you in a bit. First, I'm going to share the main part of my setup first, so let's get in. So the cover I chose is the soft taupe for A5. We have compact covers, so they fit up to 1-inch discs. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to DM me on Instagram or comment down below. Would love to answer any questions that you may have. But yeah, that is kind of what I have. So this is what the inside looks like. I have some sticky notes on the side. These are all pretty new, so I'm excited to share these with you. I am loving the arch tabs because there's different sizes for you to use. We also have it available in nude and cream, so I just have that in the front pocket. Then I have this little sticky note. This is in 2x3, so it's perfect to have quick notes. It's perfect for also for smaller planners such as a passport planner. So if I need to write notes in here and transfer it to there, it's perfect for that. You're able to just jot down any simple notes in there. And then last but not least, I just have some page flag samplers. This is the neutral one. These are things that you might always need, whether you're just wanting to highlight something, using it as a mini bookmark. Yeah, I'll be definitely adding more things as I go, but I just set this up yesterday, so I'm excited to share what my plans are and how I've set it up. First I have is the 2026 dashboard. This is the perfect dashboard for just showing 2026, so I'm excited for this. I have two sets of tabs here. I have the top 3 essentials, which is to do, calendar, and miscellaneous. And then on the side I have January to June, so I can plan out my months accordingly and can go to different months as I want to. So first off, let's go to to-dos. I have this task admin page, so if life gets busy, I just need to see everything at a glance. I can use this, and then I'll transfer these to my weeklies, which I'll show you in a bit. But we have urgent, soon, and someday. I can set it for a quarter, for the month, whatever I like. I'm still deciding what I want to do, so I have that there. I have a couple pages of that, and then I have my social media. I zoomed in a little bit, but I have my social media here. This is the front page where you can track your numbers and all that stuff, track the days of the week you're gonna post. You have your goals on this side also, and then you have your monthly planning, which looks like this. I'm getting back into the marketing for Poi Hun, so I wanted to track it in my planner. I also want to do a lot more small business stuff, especially for TikTok, so I definitely want to track all that, make sure I post at least once a day, maybe just during the week, and then Saturday, Sundays are rest day. Still deciding what I want to do. Probably start slow in the beginning, maybe 3 times a week, and then go from there. But yeah, I have all those months in here ready to go. I can also pre-plan things if I want. If I know a certain design is coming out, I can have that in the calendar first. Now we're in the calendar section. We have our 2026 monthly and weekly. We just restocked these also, so you can actually go purchase them again. We sold out really quickly, so I knew we had to restock, and so if you order this week, you can get it by the end of the year, so grab it while you can. We also have limited supply of those, probably be the last restock. We might do a half year in June, but that's something I wanted to mention. But yeah, so we have our calendar section. As I mentioned, there is 6 tabs here. I like to plan usually 3 months at a time, but since these are 6-month tabs, I decided to just have all 6 months in here. I can also take them out if I don't need them, or if I just need the monthlies, I can also just keep those in here. So depending on what I need, I'm just gonna use this as I go. Probably do either in March, I'll do an updated look at it, or in mid-year, so we'll see about that. So we have January here. I love using this as a dashboard. You can add your own things in here. You can highlight things if you want, so I made sure that the cover page is kind of like a dashboard. You can use it however you like. So if you have some notes you want to put, you can just put them here. So when you get to that month, you can just start planning. I'm just going to show you what it looks like just in case you're interested. This is how month on 2 page looks like. And then you have some monthly notes, and then you have your monthly to-dos, which you have goals, priorities. You can fill this however you like. You can do finance, you can track other things, and then you have important dates, to do, and notes. And this is how the weekly looks like for 2026. It starts on December 29th, so it's very, very soon. I'm excited to get into this planner. We're doing kind of like a vertical style where you have this top part to write your events or anything important, and then you have down here for to-dos, or you can use this as your to-dos and then use this as notes. So totally up to you, but that is basically how it looks like. You have a little calendar view here. You can highlight the week if you want, or you can just use it as a reference. But that's basically how it is like from January all the way to June. Now we're in the miscellaneous section. I'm just keeping my brain dump sheets in here because you never know when something comes into my mind. I just need to write it down. I have that. And then last but not least, I have some notes, and that's pretty much it. I have nothing in the back for now. This is all brand new, ready for me to go, but I wanted to keep it fresh first to see what I want to add as I go, and I'm excited to share again when I actually start using it. And that is what's in my main 2026 planner. Now I'm going to share my custom 2026 spiral with you guys. Okay, so this is my 2026 month on 1 page custom spiral notebook. I actually got inspired by a customer that wanted to create a month on 1 page that's dated, so 2026 month on 1 page. She wanted to add notes in the back of each month. So let me give you an example here. So in May, we have the month on 1 page. So this is what you would order if you were just ordering month on 1 page for your half letter Discbound. So instead of punching it for half letter, she wanted a spiral notebook. She added 2 notes pages at the back, so she can just have a monthly kind of notes and stuff like that. Mainly that was what she wanted to do, and then I did it for her. She used the Just Because dashboard. It was super cool, and I was like, you know what? I think I want to make my own version. So I did. Pretty much did something similar. So what I did was I added an inbox so I can have to-do lists for that month, and then I have my notes. So I just have 2 pages of notes, and then I did the same thing where I have the dividers and just have the year at a glance at the front. The main thing I'm using this for is planning out 2026 products for Poi Hun, and if I have things that I need to keep track of that are list related, I can also put in here. So it's kind of like my master book for the whole year. So if I need anything, should be in here somewhere, because I always make lists and stuff like that, and not all of it needs to be kept, and sometimes I just can't find things. So if it's something that is something I know I will need later on, I have it in here. The reason why I'm not showing you any of it, because I have been using this for the past 3 months, so I can't share too much. The only thing I can share with you is starting in May, because I don't have anything planned yet. Mainly you have your 2026 month on 1 page, you have an inbox, and then I have 2 notes in here. And then at the very back, I just have a bunch of papers. These are just things I've been writing. I just need to archive soon. I need to check it out. But I just used the water drop clip to add that in the back. But that's how I've been using this little spiral planner, and I've been loving it a lot. I've been super productive. Even though it says it starts in January, our 2026 actually starts in October. So I was able to utilize it for the 3 months to test out if I like this or not. And I've been loving it so much. But yeah, that is my little book with you guys. But that is my planner setup for 2026 for Poi Hun. This is my work kind of setup right now. It's going to be usually at work. If I do need to bring it home, I would, or I can just grab a sticky note and kind of transfer those tasks to my home planners. If you do want to see my other planners, feel free to let me know in the comments down below, but this is what I'll be using. It's strictly for business, I guess, but if you want to see others, let me know. I'll be glad to do them. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already to see more YouTube videos in the new year, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Poi Hun. And thank you so much for watching this video. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!